Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills. Today we are going to be doing, as you can see, chicken. But we're going to be doing a tandoori chicken today. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Right, okay. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to break this chicken down. So I'm going to break it down into legs, thighs. Then I'm going to debone the actual breast, because I do like it when you can turn it over, have a double breast like a crown, and then you can cut across. It's a much nicer way of doing it. Then we're going to make us up a two-stage marinade. We're going to do a dry rub with a bit of onion, some paprika and some lemon juice. And then the next stage will be we're going to make up a marinade with a Greek yogurt, some other bits of herbs and spices. And that's then going to go in the fridge. Happy days. And then she's going to end up going in the Traeger or the KAMADO Joe. I ain't made up my mind yet. I'll tell you what, we'll decide as the day goes on. Right, first stage. What I want to do is the gory part. We've got to cut this backbone out, all right, because we're pretty much spatchcocking it, so it makes my life a bit easier to chop it up, do you know? So, I know if you're not, if I said to you before, if you are a bit squeamish, look away, because it ain't fucking pleasant, let's be honest, because that backbone has got to go. Just follow the line, as you've seen me do it before. All right. Shears the way forward. Bosh, out she goes. All right. Any other little bits of nasties in there? There's a bit of liver and whatnot might be stuck around there. So lose a bit of that skin as well. That can go. Alright. Take that off. Let's give that a bit of a pat out. Pat out? Fucking hell. Try that out a little bit there. Get rid of any little bits of hanging on. I quite like preparing a chicken like this because then you get all the bits. Because some people don't like a bit of thigh, some people don't like a bit of breast. Do you know what I mean? Some people say breast is best. Best is breast. Breast is best. Fuck, silly sods. Right, okay. That in there. Right. Then, as standard, with the old spatchcock, spread the legs. Look like you bring it back together. Look like you bring it back to life. And give it a crack. And there you have it, guys. All right. And then, what we're going to do, first of all, is we are going to quite simply take off these legs and thighs. Now, I will speed this bit up because you ain't going to want to sit and watch that. Then, next, what we want to do, now as I've said to you before, I like to leave that little drumlet part there on, and it's only for aesthetics. Aesthetics? Aesthetics? Either way. Do you know what I mean? Because I like to, when you see that, what you'll do is you'll end up with that little bit sticking out there, nice breast in the middle there. So I'll take off this wing. Find the old knuckle, all right, and I don't like that bit there, so that can go. So we're left with a wing on there. Do the same this side. What my plan is to get rid of this rib cage in here, guys. All right, as I said to you, what I want to be left with is a lovely breast with no bone in it. You know, just literally, so we just go. All right. Anyway, so I ain't a butcher. Just gonna have to do whatever you can do to get that breastplate out. The bit you just got to watch out for is that gristly bit right down there. It's like a bit of cartilage on the breast, because that ain't pleasant if you get biting into that little fucker. I tell you, the weather has definitely turned because it's fucking cold. My hands are fucking cold just holding on to this chicken. I should have put a pair of bloody gloves on. Now I imagine there's going to be a lot of butchers out there going, what the fuck's this geezer doing? Now I am, as you can see that there, that's the bit I do want to get rid of, because I want to be able to carve this like a piece of beef, really. Do you know what I mean? And that is going to stop me, that bit in the middle, so that has got to go. Now I am going to debone the thighs as well. It's pretty much a crown, but with these two little drumlets on the side here. Hello. Okay, let's clean that up there. So that's the breast done. Now we are going to take these drumsticks off, give them a little crack like that. As I said to you before, it ain't pleasant. And then, stay that out of the way. Find your line, drumstick. All right, and then we've got our thigh. Okay, as I said to you, I'm going to debone it, so I don't want that on there. Now, however you see fit, that's when these shears really do come in handy. Now, as I have said to you before, you can turn all these bits of bone and crap into a stock if you wanted to. Me, I can't be arsed. And then, let's get that bone out of there. Right. Now, even when I buy these chicken thighs that have already been deboned, just a little tip, always double check them with your fingers, do you know what I mean? Because you always do find a bit of cartilage and sometimes a bit of bone left in there. So just take a little bit of time over them. Get that bone out of there. And just rub your hands over, just to check that you ain't missed nothing. See, like there's a bit of cartilage in there. I don't want that. And there we have, let's get rid of that bit there, our boneless thigh. So let's repeat the process with this little fella over here. I mean, you can do this dish just purely with chicken thighs if you want to, but you know, as I said to you, I've got a nice bit of breast, bit of chicken thigh, bit of leg, bit of wing. Fucking happy days. You know what I mean? Bit of bit of fucking everything in there, fella. As you can see very clearly there, guys, you've got your breast in there, you've got your thighs over there, you've got your chicken drumsticks, and you've got your wings. Right, next stage. What we're going to do is we're going to make up the first stage of the 2-stage marinade, okay? So, I'm going to have a quick tidy up. I'll be back in a sec, all right? Right, guys, had a bit of a tidy up. Do like a clean kitchen, you know what I mean? Right, next stage. First marinade. First rub, first marinade, whatever you want to call it. First thing we're going to do is I've chopped up a whole red onion. So that is going in there, all right? And then to that, oh, I do love the smell of fucking onion. Love the smell of onion in the morning. I don't think that is actually a song, but anyway, ayo. Then what we're going to do is we are going to add the juice of 2 lemons. Met a few lemons in my time, you know what I mean? He's a bit of a fucking lemon, isn't he? Right, the juice of 2 lemons. The wind's starting to pick up now. Get that bit of pip out, shall we? 3. And last but not least, 4. Okay, and then to that, we're going to add ourselves 4 teaspoons of paprika. Now, I like smoked paprika, but you can use normal paprika. Hey, paprika you like. All right, what we got here? Teaspoon, 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 teaspoon. There we go. So we're going to put 4 of these bad boys in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give that a little bit of a mix up. And this is literally just stage 1. Okay, we are going to make ourselves up a lovely marinade with a bit of Greek yogurt next. But what I want to do is I want to get this, I want to get that chicken all coated in this onion and paprika and lemon juice. It's going to go in the fridge for a little while. Look at that, taking on a lovely colour, isn't it? Oh, it smells good and all. Right. Then what we're going to do, we're going to bring that chicken back in. Welcome back, chicken. And quite simply, the only other thing we're going to do is just going to give it a little spray. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick the old one glove on because it's going to get a bit fucking sticky. Lovely. We're going to give this all a little bit of coating in here. Just going to make it all stick a little bit better. As I said to you, it's only stage 1, guys. And then all we're going to do is very simply, we're going to coat this. Get underneath them thighs, get underneath the thighs. All right. That's it. Give him a little flip. Bosh. And then give him a little flip. Bosh. Told you it's going to be messy, didn't I? Okay, let's do the same with the old breast. A bit of the old drumsticks. The old wings. One not waste, not get the fucking lot, yeah? Don't miss out on any of it. There we go. Lovely. Get everything, nice little coating. Right, I'm going to pop this in the fridge. And then have another little tidy up. I spend my fucking life tidying up right here, you know that. Yeah, I'll pop this in the fridge. Then going to come back and then we're going to make up the next stage, the marinade, all right? Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys, while we're at stage 1 of the old marination process, we're going to go to stage 2. And this is going to be our wet marinade, if you like. Do you know what I mean? Even though the other one was still fucking wet anyway. But who don't love a bit of wetness, eh? Right, first stage. What we want is about 300 ml of Greek natural yogurts. All right, pour that in there. This thing's 500 ml, so about 300 ml. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't suppose it's going to make too much of an odds, really. If you're a little bit over or a little bit under, entirely up to you. Then, okay, next stage for us is, oh, fuck me Christ. Wait there. To that, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of ginger. Now, you can use the old, you can sit there and grate some if you want. You know what I'm like, I'm a lazy fucker, so that ain't happening. So literally two teaspoons of ginger. And then what we're going to do is 4 teaspoons of garlic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over there. And then to that, oh gosh, let me bloody eye. To that, what we're going to do is we're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of garam masala. bit of the old garam masala. I do like the smell of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? 3/4 teaspoon. Where are we? That can go in there. And then we are going to add ourselves 3/4 teaspoon of cumin. Who's fuming cumin? Then what we're going to do is we're going to have ourselves 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. I'm using a bit of the old cayenne chili powder. Chili powder? Fuck's sake. Fucking put your teeth back in, son. About 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. In she goes. And then about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Okay, I do like a bit of turmeric. That go in there and all. Okie dokie. And all we're going to do is we're going to give that little lot. Hello, butterfly. Like a fucking nature reserve around here. All we're going to do is we're going to give that little lot a lovely mix up. Smells fucking lovely, I tell you. That is pretty much it. All right. What I'm going to do is we've got about another 50 odd minutes for that chicken to sit in there with that onion and all that paprika. It's having its first stage marination. Bosh. Once that's done, we're going to pour this little lot over, swidge it all together. Then she's going to go back in the fridge for the rest of the day. And then we're going to make a decision whether we smoke her on the old fucking Commando Joe. Done a 1 point over there because that's the that's the Traeger. I don't know whether we're going to smoke on the Commando Joe or we're going to smoke on the Traeger. But either way, guys, I shall see you in about 50 minutes. Hi guys, welcome back. We've been in there for about an hour. Do you know what I mean? This bad boy is all ready. That's our second marinade, and it is not rocket science, guys. All we're going to simply do is pick this little lot up, and it's going straight in this bowl. Okay, the onions, all the flavourings in there, it's all going to stay together. We just want to make sure that everything gets a good smother, including this big bad boy here. Look at that fucker there. Do you know what I mean? We'll add those onions back. Don't waste them, and make sure that everything. Let's add that whole lot. It's definitely a one glove job, guys. Definitely a one glove job. This whole lot is going in that marinade like that. You want to make sure that everything gets a good coating. There we go, look at that. It smells fucking lovely, by the way. Making a right fucking mess, I know that, sure. Look at that. Okay. Now, and with all that paprika that was on the chicken already, they're starting to take a nicer colour. The actual marinade's starting to get that tandoori looking orangey colour to it now, which is where we want it to be. And guys, there we have it. That little lot is going back in the fridge for a good another 4 hours, maybe 5, and then we're going to make a decision which way we're going to cook it. I'll see you then, guys. Right, guys, ta-da! We have literally 5 hours that bad boy's been sitting in there, and I'm not going to lie to you, that smells fucking handsome. Next stage, okie dokie, is I decided to go for the old Commando Joe in the end, but first things first, we're running at 350. We are going to literally pop a nice big chunk of smoking wood on here, because I'm trying to go for the old tandoori oven sort of feeling, do you know what I mean, with our tandoori chicken. So, oh, that looks handsome, that does. We're going to stick a nice big chunk in there. Lovely. Pop that back on there. Quite simply, a little bit of the old 1 cal for the stickage. We don't want a bit of stickage, do we? And then, just going to give this another quick little mix up. And then, start sticking this little lot on here. Oh, typical, just dropped up my bloody foot. Lift that up, hopefully you can see from there. Listen for the sizzle. Oh, lovely. We've got wings. We've got drumsticks. Well, they're those chicken thighs. We've got chicken thighs. And we've got that beautiful looking breast that has been deboned, which is this bad boy here. I mean, look at that. That looks fucking handsome, guys. That's going right in the middle. What we've got left in here, chicken thigh over there. And that is your lot. Next step, we're going to take ourselves a probe and we're going to literally pop that right in the middle of the breast, okay? Because that's the main one that we're worried about. With the thighs, the chicken wings and the drumsticks, you know, you've got a little bit of getting out of jail with those, because it don't matter if they're a little bit overcooked, you know. So, but if they start to get too much and the chicken's not and the breast ain't done, we'll whip those bad boys out. But anyway, guys, that is it. I'm going to bring you over. You're going to have a closer look. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, that does look pretty fucking handsome, doesn't it? And that smoke gets older, that should be handsome. Right, okay, we're going to be hitting 165 in that breast. I'll see you when we get to that stage. I'll see you then. Right, guys, we've got 10 minutes left. Let's have a quick look. Oh, mate. That looks handsome. Hope you can see, because it's getting fucking dark out here, guys. Do you know what I mean? We have to start getting the old lights out again, I think. Ooh. I'll leave that breast as it is. Just give her a little turn that way. Happy days. Last 10 minutes, guys. Right, see you in 10. Right, guys, we are there. And I ain't going to lie to you, this smells fucking unbelievable. It really, really does. Let's have a butcher's. Oh, happy days. Let's get this little lot out for a little rest. It ain't going to take long because it's bloody cold out here. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. Oh, look at that. Now that looks magic. We're going to let this rest, probably only about 5 minutes. As I said, it is cold out here. I'm going to bring us in so we can get a bit more light on the subject. Okay, guys, we've been resting literally only for about 5 minutes. As I said, it's bloody cold out here, so this stuff is going to cool down. It looks handsome. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't wait. I'm going to just literally I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bite right into one of these wings straight away. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. That is fucking handsome, guys. Oh, skin is so crunchy. That's just how a wing should be, because I was a bit worried. Do you know what I mean? Whether they'd be done in the tunnel, but they might be overdone, but fucking handsome.